Colonel Quaritch might be Pandora's undisputed boogeyman, but lurking behind him in the way of water is a far more calculating threat: General Frances Ardmore. She represents the next evolution of human antagonism on Pandora: systematic, militarized, and utterly devoid of sentiment. The commander who doesn't need to raise her voice. From her first appearance, Ardmore establishes authority not through physical intimidation, but through sheer presence. Actress Edie Falco plays her with icy composure. She doesn't shout, doesn't threaten, and doesn't waste words. Her power is backed by fleets and armies, and she wields it with surgical precision. The extended Ardmore and Quaritch discuss Jake scene reveals the dynamics of this power relationship. In the theatrical cut, we simply see the SeaDragon departing for its hunt, but the extended version adds crucial context. Quaritch comes to Ardmore requesting ships and aircraft to pursue Jake Sully, promising to kill him in exchange. Ardmore's response is telling. She dismisses the idea at first, insisting Jake is probably already dead. When Quaritch warns that Jake could be uniting sea clans for a large-scale uprising, we see the calculation in her eyes. The thought of organized Na'vi resistance unsettles her, not emotionally, but strategically. It's a threat assessment, pure and simple. She agrees to give Quaritch the SeaDragon, but only for 1 week. This isn't generosity, it's resource allocation. Ardmore operates like a CEO managing a hostile acquisition. Quaritch is dangerous, capable, and now operating in a Na'vi body that makes him less dependent on human infrastructure. By limiting his resources and timeline, Ardmore ensures he remains her subordinate rather than becoming an independent operator. If he succeeds in killing Jake, excellent. If he fails or goes rogue, she can cut him off. This mirrors Selfridge's relationship with Quaritch in the first film, but with a critical difference. Selfridge lost control because he relied on corporate authority that meant nothing on Pandora's frontier. Ardmore learned from that failure. She maintains operational control through resource allocation, not corporate hierarchy. Even Quaritch, resurrected and enhanced, is merely another asset to be deployed, monitored, and recalled when his utility expires. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more Avatar deep dives on the way. The machinery of occupation. What makes Ardmore truly terrifying is how she embodies systematic oppression rather than individual cruelty. She doesn't personally torture Na'vi or burn villages. She authorizes others to do so, maintaining emotional and moral distance from the consequences. The extended Taunui village scene demonstrates this perfectly. While Quaritch and his Recoms brutalize the villagers, Ardmore remains safely at Bridgehead, reviewing reports and making strategic decisions. The theatrical version already showed disturbing violence, but the extended cut is significantly more brutal. Soldiers taser the village leader, beat him repeatedly as he begs them not to touch his wife, and threaten the Tsahik with rifles while she prays to Awa. Even in its moderated form, the scene is harrowing, and Ardmore approved it all from a distance. When Wainfleet shoots an Elu, when soldiers intensify their torture as the Tsahik prays, when Quaritch threatens to murder pregnant women and grandmothers, all of this happens under Ardmore's operational authority. She oversees a system that carries out atrocities while maintaining plausible deniability. And if you're enjoying this character breakdown, don't forget to leave a like. The utilitarian logic of genocide. The extended Tulkun hunt sequence further reveals Ardmore's nature, even in her absence. The hunt exists because Ardmore approved Scoresby's contract to harvest Amrita, the anti-aging compound that funds RDA's colonial enterprise. The extended version adds disturbing details. Scoresby explains that grenades are used because Tulkun ears are extremely sensitive to sound. Garvin tells Spider the process is agony for the intelligent creatures. When the hunters separate a calf from its mother, even Wainfleet mutters, "That is just wrong." A rare moment of conscience from a hardened soldier. The extended cut continues past the theatrical ending, showing Scoresby shooting the calf with a harpoon after the mother is already dead. For Ardmore, this is all justifiable. Earth is dying. Humanity needs Pandora's resources. The Tulkun are assets, however intelligent. Their suffering is regrettable but necessary, collateral damage in the grand strategic objective of securing humanity's survival. This utilitarian calculus defines her character. She's not sadistic like Quaritch or greedy like Scoresby. She genuinely believes she's serving the greater good, which makes her infinitely more dangerous. Who is the most frightening RDA figure? Selfridge, Quaritch, or Ardmore? Let us know in the comments. The cold calculus of colonization. What's most chilling about Ardmore is her consistency. Unlike Selfridge, who showed flickers of conscience during Home Tree's destruction, Ardmore never wavers. She doesn't grimace at bad optics or express dismay at casualties. She evaluates outcomes, adjusts strategies, and continues the mission. In the aftermath of Quaritch's failed pursuit of Jake, she'll see a high-value target that killed RDA personnel and allied himself with a newly hostile Reef clan. There is no thought given to revenge or honor. She'll calculate the cost-benefit of continuing the pursuit versus other strategic objectives. Human or Na'vi, life is data, and data serves the mission. The ultimate bureaucrat. General Frances Ardmore represents the evolution of Avatar's critique of colonialism. Selfridge was corporate greed personified. Quaritch was militarized vengeance incarnate. Ardmore is something more insidious. Bureaucratic imperialism. She doesn't hate the Na'vi. She doesn't love money. She simply has a job to do. Secure Pandora for human colonization. And she'll do it with methodical efficiency. Villages will burn, Tulkun will be slaughtered, families will be torn apart, all filed under operational necessity in reports she'll review over morning coffee. She's Selfridge without the conscience, Quaritch without the passion. Pure institutional cruelty distilled into a 4-star general's uniform. That's what makes her Avatar's most dangerous villain. She doesn't need to be convinced she's right. She knows she is. And nothing, not protest, not casualties, not even the complete destruction of an intelligent species, will make her question that certainty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Avatar deep dives.